a nursewoman's here, and she wants to teach you about hygienes or something before the baby gets here.
What's hygienes?
I don't know, but it's got something to do with one of these things, I think.
You're more of Elizabeth's ideas, I'll bet.
Who else?
Masks down. Jonathan, what kept you so long?
Oh, well, you see, my dear,
Get cleaned up at once. The baby will be here any minute.
Yes, Elizabeth, dear.
Which one is it? Miss Quimby, this is Paul, my husband.
How do you do?
Likewise, I'm sure.
I'll take him, Paul. Miss Quimby here wants to give you a few pointers on how to raise babies. Seems we did everything wrong with this bunch. Something new's been added.
Mrs. Kettle, whatever Miss Quimby and I are doing is strictly in the child's interest hygienically. You could at least cooperate.
Oh, I could, huh?
And be less rebellious.
It seems to me if the baby's raising was left to its parents, we'd all be better off.
She's right. You see, when I went
Go
back...
ahead, Miss Quimby. Give him his instructions. Now, for rule number 1, under no condition will I allow you to go near the child without wearing one of these.
Comports herself real well, don't she?
They're here. Oh. Masks up. Hurry. Hurry, children. Masks up. Mrs. Kettle, didn't you hear me? Masks up.
Hello, Ma.
Oh, Kim.
Come back here. Stay in line.
Why all the precautions?
Oh,
What did you say?
Jamal's idea. Welcome home, honey. Oh, Paul, come here and look at the baby. Oh, he's a spitting image of you.
Sure is, Ma. If he had a derby hat on, you'd swear it was me.
If you can't keep your mask on, stay away from that child.
My first grandson.
Oh, hush.
Now, look here. I don't care what you do to me, but you keep your hands off of Paul.
Oh! Oh, I'm so sorry this happened, Miss Quimby. I do hope you won't report it to the Nursing Association. Well, I'll overlook it this time, Mrs. Parker. But if it ever happens again, I'll leave immediately.
If I really thought you meant that,
Now,
I'd...
Ma.
Come, Kim, let's go up to the nursery, where we can behave like civilized people.
Yes, run along, honey, run along. Don't you me.
Ma, please.
Now, Ma, don't get stirred up now.
Remember, you promised you'd overlook anything Mrs. Parker did until she...
I know I did, son. But if that old witch ever puts one hand on Paul again, I'll... why don't you get on a broom, fly back to Boston?